Yo, what's up guys? James Carter TV, and time to recap one crazy week of the NFL. We're going to start off with the Browns-Patriots game, and we'll get into the other games, Seahawks, 49ers coming up in my next video. By the time you watch this, it probably will be uploaded, so make sure to click right there to watch that one. As well as later tonight, I will be doing Panthers-Saints, and also I will be making an NBA video on the Rudy Gay trade today. So a lot of videos from me today. Enjoy them, love them. We're going to get to this game, the injury, the huge injury, Rob Gronkowski, ACL, possibly, probably, and also the rest of the early games. We'll recap them quickly. So, Browns, Patriots. And this is a game in which the Patriots were down during pretty much the entire game, except for the end of the game. The entire game they were down, each and every minute, except for the final minute. And that is very worrisome, because, let's face it, the Cleveland Browns are not good. They're not a good team at all. Alright? They were, you could argue at the beginning of the season, they were what, 3-1? Now they're 4-8. Not a good team. And yet, the Patriots were down all the way throughout this game. At one point, the Patriots were down 19-3. But they were resilient. And that's nice to see. You like to see resiliency, resolve, and, you know, a good effort to come back. I mean, it's good, but still very worrisome. You can't sleep like this. You can't fall asleep. They did it last week. They got bailed out last week. They got bailed out this week, but it's not enough. You don't have to be dominant, but you have to play better. And now this Rob Gronkowski injury is huge. Absolutely huge. As of this moment, this is still hours after the game has ended, they are speculating Rob Gronkowski has a torn ACL. Obviously, that will keep him out of the playoffs, and obviously, that is a huge loss for the Patriots offense that was starting to get some sort of group, but, well, they didn't have a group for most of this game, so how can I even say that? But, I mean, it's huge. I mean, it's huge, because without Rob Gronkowski, honestly, can they beat the Broncos in the playoffs? I mean, I don't see it now. It's huge, okay? They still have Amendola. They still have Tompkins, who's been invisible for the past couple of weeks. Aaron Dobson's been hurt. I mean, it's right now the odds are not looking good for the Patriots. I mean, they beat the Broncos a couple weeks ago, but the way they've been playing for the past 2 weeks, this huge injury to Rob Gronkowski, I mean, it's all building up. It's not looking good for the Patriots. It's not looking good for the teams, the people that hate the Broncos, because guess what? The Patriots were your only chance. And now, it seems with this injury, the Broncos are going to go straight there. And as for Cleveland, this is actually Jason Campbell's best game. I mean, of the year, this is his best game. He had 3 touchdowns, 390 yards. You can't ask for more than that, and you still can't get the victory. Josh Gordon, this guy is a beast. Jordan Cameron, this guy returned and played well, and you still lost. And it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. We already know what's going to go down this offseason. The Browns are going to get a new quarterback, they're going to get a new running back, and we're going to see how they are next year. But for this year, this is it. I mean, they might as well lose games, might as well get closer to getting the quarterback you want, whether it be, you're not going to get Teddy Bridgewater, so whether it be Derek Carr, or maybe, you know, an idiot like, maybe they're going to Blake Bortles is rising up. Well, I mean, we'll see. But for now, not looking great. Or maybe you want to draft, you know, someone else, because you do have 2 first-round draft picks. But, you know, right now, not looking great for the Cleveland Browns. At all, but not looking good for the Patriots. I mean, this is a game, and the onside kick, I mean, wow. I mean, somehow I just knew that the Patriots were going to recover, but, I mean, they got the win, which is always nice. Brady gets another fourth quarter comeback on his record, which is nice for him, but that's it. So let's talk about some other earlier games. I want to talk about the Dolphins-Steelers game, and a game in which the Steelers were a toenail away from them winning the game. I mean, they were lateraling the ball like crazy. Wait, what? Lateraling the ball like crazy. Antonio Brown almost got a touchdown, but he was a toenail away from getting the touchdown. He got out of bounds. Unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, and there's no way the Steelers make the playoffs now. There's no way. I never bought it. I never bought that the Steelers were going to make the playoffs. Never bought it, and now I don't buy it even more because they lost. So it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And as for the Dolphins, they're going to be competing with the Ravens now, but big thing to keep your eye on, the Ravens have the tiebreaker over the Dolphins because the Ravens beat the Dolphins earlier this season. Speaking of the Ravens, what a game they were in against Minnesota, in which boom, 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 lead change after lead change in those final minutes. Initially, the game was 12-7, then touchdown Ravens, they get a 2-point conversion, then touchdown Vikings, then touchdown Ravens, and that's the end of the game. Crazy finish to that end of that game, all within the last like 2 minutes. I mean, it was absolutely crazy. Cordero Patterson had a 79-yard touchdown. Joe Flacco led one hell of a drive. Jacoby Jones had a kickoff return for a touchdown. Just great. And that's what you have to be if you're the Ravens. Ravens have to be resilient. My pick to get that 6th seed is the Baltimore Ravens. They have it currently. I think they hold on to it. Good win for them. Big win for them. Another game, last game I want to talk about on the docket, Lions and Eagles. Lions couldn't get it done. Story of their season. And it's huge because the Packers won their game. The Lions lost their game. So now you start thinking, wait a minute, if Rodgers can come back, if the Packers can win out, they could definitely easily make the playoffs, win the NFC North. This NFC North race is not over just yet because the Lions just aren't that very good. They don't know how to get it done. They don't know how to finish games, and because of that, this division is not over yet. I'm still thinking that the Lions will figure it out. They'll get it done. But I'm watching the Packers. If Aaron Rodgers can play, they could still win the NFC North. They could still make a run to the Super Bowl because with Aaron Rodgers, you can make a run to the Super Bowl. You never know. So anyway, guys, James Carter TV. Make sure to watch my San Francisco 49ers Seattle Seahawks game recap. Until next time, James Carter TV. I'm out. Peace.